Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is a Burton Genesis EST Snowboard binding. The Burton Genesis was designed with one main kind of focus: comfort. This is an all-mountain binding for beginner to advanced level riders. Anyone can ride this thing, and it's going to have tons of suspension and tons of comfort and a lot of customization to fit around any style of boot out there. Now, the response of the Genesis EST is going to be a little bit softer. It's actually in the medium scale. I'd say it's right in the middle. It's not really like soft medium or hard medium. It's just right in the middle. And that's what makes it one of the best kind of like all-mountain board or all-mountain bindings. And it's really comfortable. Now, there's a couple different pieces to it, of course. There's a dual component chassis. The top section actually has 18% nylon or 18% glass, and the bottom has 30%. So the top is going to be a little bit softer, and the high back also has an 18% glass with a nylon composite. Now, it also has another cool thing with the base plate. It's called the hinge. It actually allows your foot to roll just a little bit easier. You can't really see from here, but there's two little pieces that hinge, and it allows you to like snap all these and just, again, allows your leg to kind of like roll in and out of turns without being so rigid. Now, the EST option is only compatible with boards that feature the channel system. Notice that the hardware actually rests on the exterior, the lateral and medial sides of the binding, not directly underneath your feet. There's no disc on these things. Be very careful with that. Now, again, with comfort though, you're going to find an awesome footbed. The footbed, of course, is going to be a canted sensory bed. You'll notice there that it looks like it's kind of one thickness throughout. There's actually a softer durometer rating on the medial side and then a harder one on the lateral side. And it also has B3 gel in that heel pocket, which is a great thing. And you'll notice that underneath that binding, there's basically no plastic except for along the front side that kind of keeps it actually together. Other than that, it's all just basically EVA foam for a lot of shock absorption. Now, the high back, as you see, is a little bit different than most high backs. It's, again, 18% short glass nylon, and it has something called the kickback hammock. It's a little bit more lightweight than the traditional hammock or the heel hammock that you'll find in the Malavita, and it kind of acts as a little bit of suspension. So these two high back pieces actually move independently of each other. The outer section, of course, is kind of rigid, but then that interior part kind of rolls with your foot, again, allowing for a little bit more fluid motion without having like a very, very rigid high back there. Now, moving into the straps, they're great. This is one thing that really makes these bindings kind of stand out. There's the hammock strap, which is a great thing. Now, the Malavita has the asymmetrical hammock strap. This has the traditional hammock strap. It has about the same thickness, both on the lateral and medial sides. It's seamless, so you're never going to bust these things out. It's mold injection. There's a little bit harder of a spine, so this thing will just wrap around your boot. And again, both straps will have toolless adjustments on the ladder, so you can center them down the middle of your boot. The toe strap is, again, it's going to be seamless. This is the super grip strap, and yeah, it molds around any foot. One thing that you may want to know about is that you can't really wear it over the top of your foot because it's mold injected. It only goes around the front of your toes. And both straps feature the double take buckles. The ladder is actually helical on the exterior. That drives the ladder into the ratchet. And then on the interior, you'll see that there's kind of like horizontal teeth, and that actually keeps the ladder in place and keeps it locked in. This is a very awesome binding. Again, it comes down to comfort. If you want a binding that to cruise the whole mountain with, this can be the Genesis. Yeah, it's really good. You can check it out at thehouse.com.